Okay, so have you ever stopped to just think about what's actually keeping us safe right this very second? We are literally spinning through a totally hostile universe. And yet, we feel completely secure. Well, in today's explainer, we're going to dive into a pretty catastrophic what if scenario. We're looking at Earth's magnetic shield, the magnetosphere, and we're mapping out the downright terrifying chain of events that would happen if it just disappeared. You see, there's this invisible force surrounding our planet, acting like a silent guardian. And we're not just talking about some thin layer of air here. This is a massive magnetic shield that stretches thousands of kilometers out into space. It's actually generated by this churning, boiling ocean of liquid iron deep down inside Earth's core. This geomagnetic dynamo completely wraps around our planet, basically standing right between us and the absolute freezing void of space.
Now, I know it's super easy to look at cosmic science as something abstract, right? Like it's a million miles away. But listen, every single one of us relies entirely on this massive, invisible force for our survival. Without it, those relentless solar winds would literally start boiling our oceans away right into space. It protects every single mountain from being completely scoured by stellar storms. And honestly, most importantly, it shields every living soul on Earth by blocking this incredibly intense cosmic radiation that would otherwise just tear our DNA right apart.
So, what actually happens if the absolute impossible becomes our reality? What if it simply vanished? I want you to take a second and really let that sink in. We're not talking about it getting weaker. We're not talking about it slowly fading over hundreds of years. I mean, just vanished.
If Earth's geological dynamo were to suddenly just grind to a catastrophic halt, there'd be absolutely no warning. None. No sirens going off, no breaking news reports giving us time to, hunker down or find shelter. The collapse would be totally instantaneous. There'd be no countdown clock. Humanity wouldn't get months or weeks or heck, even a few minutes to throw together a survival plan. We would have zero preparation time for the absolute cosmic nightmare unfolding right above our heads.
Just gone. 1 second, our silent guardian is stretching thousands of kilometers out into space, doing its job, protecting every living soul, and the very next second, it's utterly erased. The exact instant that shield vanishes, the full, unfiltered, brutal force of the sun's solar wind and galactic cosmic rays would just slam directly into our upper atmosphere. And what follows is basically the most terrifying chain of events in human history. At 0 seconds, the magnetosphere completely collapses. Boom. Within just 1 hour, the harsh conditions begin to immediately rock our planet. We're talking massive, intense bursts of solar radiation that would completely overload and just fry our global power grids. Every single satellite communication goes completely dark. And by 24 hours in, the fatal chaos escalates. Unfiltered cosmic rays begin ripping apart our ozone layer, leaving the entire surface of the Earth fully exposed to incredibly lethal ultraviolet light. Think about it like this. Our current reality is this beautifully protected oasis, right? Our silent guardian is what makes all this complex life possible, safeguarding our oceans and delicate ecosystems. But take away that magnetic shield, our world instantly starts to look like the barren, completely irradiated surface of a planet like Mars. The harsh, fatal, and honestly just pure chaotic environment of an unshielded Earth would rapidly wipe out everything we know and love. And you know what the absolute worst part of all this is? There is almost nothing we could do to stop it. Seriously, despite all of our amazing technology and scientific advancement, against a sudden loss of this cosmic shield, humanity would be completely helpless. I mean, it's not like we can just go down there and reignite a planetary core, right? All our fancy advanced tech is completely useless if we don't have Earth's natural dynamo there to protect it. So, wrapping up this explainer, it really leaves us with kind of a chilling realization. Knowing that we are entirely at the mercy of this invisible magnetic force, how fragile is our existence really? We go about our daily lives completely ignoring the silent, unseen physics that make our lives possible. But without them, we are literally nothing. It really forces us to stop and appreciate the incredibly delicate magnetic balance that allows life on Earth to actually thrive.